Test, test, 1, 2, test.
I'm the king crab. I sit on a throne of bones and muscle. I use the skulls of my enemies as currency. I play games of yore in a crystal dome. I dance to the sound of the arcades in the distance. Oh, I'm the king crab. Yes, I'm the king crab. I'm the king crab. Yes, I'm the king crab. I use the skulls of my enemies as currency. I play games of yore in a crystal dome. I dance to the sound of the arcades in the distance. Oh, I'm the king crab. Yes, I'm the king crab. I'm the king crab. Yes, I'm the king crab. Who the fuck told you to think you can come over here and do that, bitch? I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king. Who the fuck told you to think you can come over here and do that, bitch? I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah. And my chain like an aquarium. Half human, half crustacean, who you staring at? Keep the motherfucking opinions to yourself. No civilians, I'm no shelf. King of the city, fool, baby. Who the fuck you telling I can never be you, baby? Even if you had a clone, gonna pull up on you, baby. Chopper sound like macaroons. When I pull up on you, baby, bitch, you better watch your tone. I'm so hard, my notebook made of metal. Flow so sick, my lyrics spread like echo. Tryna play God, but you got no metal. You won't get far, cause your life ain't special. Just shut the fuck up, I'm on your level. You just woke up, bitch, I've been working several. I could beat you in a battle in a whole nother genre. Fuck around and make it hot, bitch, I'm whole nother sauna. Who the fuck told you to think you can come over here and do that, bitch? I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king. Who the fuck told you to think you can come over here and do that, bitch? I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king.
All right. Let's try this again. Tried this last time. We only got a few minutes in, and Prism Live started doing Prism Live things. But I'm back. I'm on my Bluetooth mic, and I'm ready to roll. So this is, it's all about the money. AI Tech Tone episode. Again, canonically accurate depiction of 2025 London, England. Where's my remote? All right. For the YouTubes, this is It's All About the Money, AI Tech Tone episode by Don P. Bongwater. Fairly realistic portrayal of London, England in 2025. I think I got this motherfucker built like Krillin.
Well, boys, and I mean this genuinely, it's time for a little divine intervention.
Boys, and I
And
mean
I mean this
genuinely,
genuinely.
this shit stinks worse than Frogan's fat folds.
It's more than an SUV. It's your Chevy Equinox EV, going further on a full charge.
Your hair deserves better shampoo and conditioner. It's made with hydrating ingredients and green flags.
Boys, and I mean this genuinely, this place looks like it's for fat.
Nah. Fucking lobsters for money. Money makes the world go round.
Get paid if you're hungry. Nothing ever slows us down, so it's all about the money.
And property of the
So you better
CCP.
work for it, honey. If you wanna make it in this world, if you wanna get the pearls, if you wanna be the king, you better get on your thing, get your dollars, get your cheddar, get your bacon, get your bread up, cause it's all about the money. Because it's all about the money.
I don't want that wall art though.
Because it's all about the money. Fucking lobsters for
Money.
Money makes the world go round. Get paid if you're hungry. Nothing ever slows us down, so it's all about the money. So you better work for it, honey. If you wanna make it in this world, if you wanna get the pearls, if you wanna be the king, you better get on your thing, get your dollars, get your cheddar, get your bacon, get your bread up, cause it's all about the money.
Gamer subs.
Because it's all about the money.
Code Boldy for 10% off.
Because it's all about the money.
How dare you ban my client over a fucking word? Bitch, you have terrorists on your platform, go fuck yourself. Get in here.
Beast.
Yo, I mean this genuinely, I didn't know I'd get banned. How did you not? And take that dish rag off your head. According to my PP, we have a problem. Gotcha content is getting out of control, and I need you to smack them the fuck down. Something is making them get riled up. You're gonna have to put that F back in the F box. You know that, right?
Huh? Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah. As your lawyer, you better fucking listen to me. You're gonna go to some godsighting Gookanese jungle country to figure it out.
Man, I hate going there. It's full of sand and mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes.
Toughen up, Buttercup. I mean this genuinely. I'm pretty thirsty.
Your gamer subs, bald man.
Thanks, whore.
Now, where is that F box?
Of course, it would be in New York.
Oh, there's the F box. I'd like a number 69 combo box, please.
All right, gotta listen to my lawyer, I guess.
You know what? Fuck the lawyers. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. Try and stop me, bitch!
Oh, Tectone, you're finally here. Took you long enough.
What do you have that's, and I mean this genuinely, really cool?
This shotgun shoots gotcha cards by the pack. It does a lot of damage and just needs cards as ammo.
Yeah. Shinya, that's pretty cool. What else you got? We have this wig that people won't recognize you with, and please, don't use my name. I'm Q.
I forbade hair. Why would I use this?
Try it out. You will only be able to use it for 22 seconds before it stops working.
The fuck you mean? On God, no cap. For real, I'm a real hood nigga.
By the way, the car you usually get will be waiting for you, but you won't be flying this time.
How am I gonna get there then?
Nux will show you the way.
Not the tunnels. I always lose my watch in there.
Goy, don't steal my watch this time, you fucking blue Jew.
Not again. God damn it, Shinya.
Yeah, that ride's dope. That ride is based. That ride is so fucking based. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I'm gonna go see if I can pull some information.
Man, you are shit with the puns.
Sir, can I get you something to drink while you gamble gotcha?
Get me gamer subs, shake that shit, and use code Baldy.
Here's your drink, Baldy.
Thanks, whore. Drop rates are absolute piss. I keep getting max pity.
Cause it's gotcha.
I see you, big spender. Big man got big money?
Can't be worse than this shit. Forget it. Let's see what you got, Rice Ball.
Do you like crypto, big whale?
Oh, wow. This better not be a rug pull.
Rub and pull? We can arrange that.
I saw when Donnie P was putting that together on the stream. That was absolute gold.
Sit anywhere you want, big man. Watch presentation. All right. Whatever.
Here at Fraudulent Token Exchange, we are all about bringing the latest and greatest in fintech to the masses. Found that gotcha content is prime for exploiting people into giving up outrageous amounts just so people can see anime titties.
Not wrong. They're not wrong.
A revolutionary platform makes it so you no longer have to deal with imaginary anime titties. Instead, you can experience it for real using our human-machine brain interface.
Just hook your mind up to our machines, let us use your soul to mine crypto, and
That's so dystopian.
let your brain wander into fields of anime. Let me show you how it works. We kidnapped these homeless people and gave them a future of mining crypto for us, and they get to live in anime forever. Invest in us today, and we promise we won't steal your money like a bunch of greedy assholes and end up screwing you over. We promise on the Torah.
You like what you see, Big Whale?
Yeah, let me get in touch with my bank and I'll let you know.
I know what those fuckers are up to. Rabbis want to use people to mine crypto in their minds.
Wait, FTX?
Yeah, how did you know?
That's ran by those bad rabbis. You guys are too big of pussies to be here. Go across the street, you fucking weenies.
The fuck you just say to me? A few moments later.
I never thought my ass would be beat by that fucking sponge.
Shouldn't have tried to fight him, you bald bitch.
He got beat by SpongeBob.
You two goofy goobers want. Here's the plan. Tonight, we will go in and steal the source code to FTX.
How would we do that?
Take out the alarm system, I'll grab the hard drive and get the fuck out of there.
All right, Nux, if you disable the alarm, I'll take care of the rest. Easy enough. There's a lot of Chinese dudes guarding it. They don't stand a chance.
I let Nux take the Gooner van because I'm the coolest and most humble person on the planet.
The Gooner fan. There has to be a Hot Wheels eventually.
Time eraser, activate.
Fuck, skipped too much time. Didn't have control.
Hope you're ready to be a dad.
Nope. Fuck y'all.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. No. No. Fucking no.
We'll get some cigarettes and milk.
No.
Time eraser is too motherfucking powerful, yo. For real, no cap, straight bussin'.
Look at that, Shinya was right. 22 seconds for 22%. Neat. Time to pull harder than denims on the rub and tug 50-cent happy hour. Let's make some money, boys.
Gamba.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
Average gambling experience. The average gambling experience.
I always lose.
You are a fucking pussy.
Losing sucks balls. Good thing Shinya installed cheats on my phone.
Fuck, cheat mode?
That bald dude is cheating. Nonsense. That man is Big Whale. He pays good money. Yeah, but I'm a little snitch and I want him gone. I'm the only...
Yo, who the fuck is that supposed to be?
Gotcha. All right, fuck it. Why not? Let's go kill a whale.
Sir, you're gonna have to come with us. That autistic Spurg Lord Tuhu told us you were cheating.
I don't think so, buddy. Time to fight you Gookanese motherfuckers.
Gales, here we go.
Chinese soldiers used Tiananmen.
So, Ridge is already really good at the wallet and all the everyday carry stuff, but I was surprised with how much they were able to do with their first foray into tech. So this, a 10,000 milliamp hour battery that's already this small.
Square.
He's getting mowed down, no!
No one told me it'd be so intense. Never said I would be here again. To where the summer never ends. Smoking leaves made in dreams.
Explodes into glitter.
Well, we're gals on fan, and we're playing with our friends. There's a party in the twinkle crotch, playing hopscotch, looking up at the stars.
He just threw himself up. This is getting mowed down.
I wish I never tried becoming a Pokemon trainer. No trainer should see their Pokemon die. R.I.P. gay elves. Is that the FTX source code?
Well, that was easier than I thought.
This isn't our
Hey,
computer
Nux,
monitor.
pull up the Goon Mobile. I got the source code. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Nux better be waiting for me out there. I have no more distractions.
Hold on to your balls. We are going to escape from this shithole once and for all.
There's like a rocket engine on the back. What? The wheels are still spinning. The minivan is
That just
missiles.
happened. What do we do with this trash? Scam people with it or destroy it? Do whatever you feel like, dude. I'm tired of this shtick. Yeah, I know what you mean. Nice throw, Goy.
I give that one a 7 out of 10. Could be worse, could be back in that mosque made for fat.
Fucking lobsters for money. Money makes the world go round. Get paid if you're hungry. Nothing ever slows us down. So it's all about the money. So you better work for it, honey. If you wanna make it in this world, if you wanna get the pearls, if you wanna be the king, you better get on your thing. Get your dollars, get your cheddar, get your bacon, get your bread out of because it's all about the money. Because it's all about the money. Fucking lobsters for money. Money makes the world go round. Get paid if you're hungry. Nothing ever slows us down. So it's all about the money. So you better work for it, honey. If you wanna make it in this world, if you wanna get the pearls, if
All right, that was very entertaining. Can't wait to see Nux's reaction to seeing him be one of the main characters. Next up, we have another update on our favorite chaos streamer, Johnny Somali. So let's
We pretty much take it all. Fridges and dishwashers, couches, mattresses, same day notice or 3 weeks in advance.
Do you guys remember
all right. This is a sensitive society video on Mr. Johnny Somali. Let's see what's new on his plate.
Do you guys remember the last time we talked about Johnny Somali and how happy we were? I mean, I was pretty happy. I sounded pretty happy during that video. The last time that we talked about him, he was in court and he was getting completely cooked by everyone there. Now we got a new update regarding Mr. Somali, and let me tell you guys, from what I've seen, the little snippets that I've seen, it is not looking too good. I don't think he's gonna get 2 months, 6 months. I think he's gonna get bare minimum 5 years, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So Legal Mindset recently made this video called Johnny Somali trial update.
Big updates in the trial of Ramzi Khalid Ismail, aka Johnny Somali. That will be a nightmare in this case, and a nightmare for Ramzi. So we're gonna get into that today. He currently, Ramzi, has been charged with 8 different criminal charges. His next
And we have 6 guilty pleas. Jesus Christ.
court date is
Dude is rotisserie cooked.
on October 29th of 2025. He has pled guilty to all of the obstruction charges, that's 4 counts, all of the Minor Offenses Act, which is 2 counts, and he has pled not guilty to the 2 deepfakes, which are going to come up at the next trial.
So these right here, the deepfake situation, there's 2, and out of everything, this is probably the most serious. That is the reason why he pleaded not guilty. The way I see it is, he was like, okay, these are bad, but they're not that bad. So it's like disturbing us.
He's still cooked. He's still totally
11. Okay, I'll play guilty. Disrupting a bus system, I'll play guilty. Playing North Korea propaganda, horrible, but okay, I'll plead guilty. Could lead up to 5 years in prison or a fine of 50 million won, which is about $36,000, which, you know, for the damage that he did, in my opinion, it's not a lot of money. I would have wished it was a lot higher, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it still does hurt him, but I wish it was 100,000 bare minimum. And for the other 2 charges, it's only 100,000 won or 30 days in detention.
And this is something I really want to update, as after the trial, I've seen a ton of clickbait, a ton of misinformation. The maximum amount he is facing is 12 years. Anything else is just trying to get you to click. It's just trying to not, you know, make it sound better. That is the total under the guidelines. Now, some channels just aren't factoring in the guidelines, and that's kind of innocent and or unintentional. Other ones are intentionally doing its clickbait. You know, I'm not going to call them all out. You guys know them, but just make sure that is the maximum, that is a total, and that is the accurate number.
In my opinion, 12 years in total, like the worst that it could get, the maximum if you
12 years is a long fucking time.
Well, I think that's a pretty decent number, and unfortunately, like it says right here, that it will most likely default to the minimum.
Now, I don't know if 12 years is enough to teach him a lesson, but it's a long fucking time.
Hey, you know, I think some jail time is better than no jail time for someone like Somali, so at this point, you know, we'll take it. It's like, we'll take what we can.
I think it's going to be somewhere, at least at the minimum.
Homie needs to spend at least a handful of trips around the sun, locked in a box. He needs to see winter come and go through a set of bars.
The default, that's my guess. So, you know, at the bottom, I would think about 4 years, 9 months. That would be reasonable. And it could go all the way up to 12. So somewhere between 4 and 12, obviously being what I think. I don't think he's going to get the mitigated minimum. I think 4 years and 9 months, that'd be a reasonable minimum. And it could go up to, you know, 8 years, 10, 9, 10, 12, 11. We'll see. But 4 is definitely something that can happen in this case. Now, Somali will go to jail even if he appeals. So this is something people have asked. What if he appeals? It actually is quite easy to appeal in South Korea. but you do not get that as a get out of jail free card. Appealing is not a get out of jail free card. So even if he
So
appeals,
that's
he's
been time
appealing
in
from jail.
jail.
And by the time that he appeals, by the time he gets through everything, he'll likely be deep within his sentence, right? He might even not be finished with his appeal by the time he's already done serving his time.
I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to celebrate too.
Fast pace, fastest rewards at Funded Next Futures Rapid. No daily loss limits. No consistency rules. No benchmark days. Fast track towards success with Funded Next Futures Rapid.
Scroll less, learn more. Find your school district's plan at ny.gov/phone free.
Early and jinx it, but I mean, this pretty much confirms, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but this pretty much confirms that, yeah, he's pretty cooked. He's gonna go to jail regardless, whether that's for 2 years, 6 months, or 12 years, which is at the end of the day what everyone wanted. It's what I've been wanting for over a year. I mean, I've been covering the situation on and off since it pretty much started, I believe. I mean, you can go back to the channel. It's one of those rare times where the where the legal system actually works. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, pretty
See
much.
it more often. But hey, we gotta celebrate the win.
I mean, it's a slow roast, but he's getting roasted. But it's a slow roast.
And I think this is a massive W. I love that South Korea is making an example out of him. So any other YouTuber that thinks they could act like this will happen to you. Good, get fucked.
Beyond that, what are some updates? Well, we have a huge witness update. So the next trial is October 29th, and it's going to be witness testimony. Witness. It's going to be crazy. And we already know that there were going to be 2 witnesses there, Bong Bong and Youngman. But now we have official confirmation that there will be actually 3 witnesses.
Okay.
And this has been confirmed by the court filing. So we know this is a fact, and this is the worst case for Ramsey. That third person is none other than
Oh.
None other than the SEAL, the underwater demolition
Nice.
team member, which is essentially the Korean Navy SEAL, who, of course, gave that infamous punch. He went viral for that. Somali, has been trying to bury this guy maliciously in civil lawsuits, but he's actually had all of his law fines paid off, all of his stuff paid off.
It's not just over, guys. It is over. I remember how viral that clip of Johnny Somali getting punched went. I talked about it. I think I recorded that video and I edited that video with a smile on my face. And I saw some people on Twitter being like, well, violence isn't the answer. We could...
Fuck that. Johnny Somali deserved what he got.
Talk with words, and hey, trust me, I am the #1 advocate when it comes to that kind of stuff. But in certain situations, words aren't enough. In Johnny's situation, you've had multiple people in Japan telling him,
there are some people words just simply will fail to reach. It is not the failure of the words, it is the failure of the person to absorb the words. In the same way a stone cannot absorb water.
oh, please stop. They were being really polite, more polite than they should have been, honestly. And some Koreans were nice to him too. They were trying to put him down politely, and he wouldn't listen. He was harassing girls. When you're dealing with someone like that, gave him chance after chance after chance. The police let him go. He doesn't learn. They try to talk to him. He doesn't learn. It's like, at some point, you gotta get physical.
That'll be the stream. Are you guys enjoying the stream today?
Pow!
Whoa!
Got him.
You should have been live when you saw that. What's up? Come back.
Yeah.
Come back. What did you say? What is? Hey, back the fuck. What's up? Why are you punching me? I'm a what? Saying that. Can I touch the statue? So you think it's okay to be physically assaulting somebody?
Yeah, you're in my country, buddy.
I don't know. I don't know if that's controversial to say. I don't think anyone here is gonna be like, no, but Somali is human and we all make mistakes.
No, he's not.
We all make mistakes, and we.
I agree to disagree. I think Somali has been disqualified for membership in the human race.
Usually try to learn from that. The thing with Johnny is that he's fucked up how many times at this point? 20? 30? Nah, talking is no longer an option with him. You gotta resort to physical violence. Unfortunately, that's the only way some people learn. So
next, the Child Welfare Act. This is something that a lot of people are asking me about, and I want to be very frank with you about this, because once again, this is under ongoing investigation. We do not know yet whether they will decide to bring this. And that is a very important fact. We want them to. We've provided them with the best information. they can get. All the information they've got is the best information they can get. There's not going to be more information that's going to make a better case to charge him under the CWS, Child Welfare Act, than...
Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked. They're going to get him for child welfare. They're going to get him for deep fakes. They're going to get him for obstruction of business. He's cooked.
what we have provided and what they have. They've gotten some interviews, they've gotten follow-up, they've gotten extra information. So we know it's ongoing. We know they're taking it seriously. So it is very likely this will not be out of the current trial. Now, some of you may be sad about that because you may say, okay, well, this could have delayed the current trial and kept them longer. Well, hold on. It's not necessarily bad. What would happen if, once again, if prosecutors decide to indict him, they'll probably do that in a different district, probably not the Western, probably the Eastern, and that will be a new trial. And likely by that time, Somali's trial will either be over or almost over, and even better, he'll be sentenced. So then they'd be dragging him in a prison jumpsuit. You know, he'll be in the prison gear for the new trial, which makes sure he's a convicted criminal. It's definitely an aggravation. It doesn't look good. This would be very, very bad for him and would extremely extend his time in Korea.
Some of you might know this, some of you may not. Sans Oscar is not a religious person at all. Never have, most likely never will. But today I'm going to go buy a Bible and I'm going to make sure I pray to all the gods up there and hope this happens. I want to see the thumbnail with Johnny Somali in a orange jumpsuit.
Oh yeah, I want to see him get dropped off on the cabbage fields. I want to see him have to fucking pick cabbages for like 12 years. And that's what he fucking does. He is now the top Korean picker of cabbage, and it is his job to pick cabbage for the state.
I want to see him being chewed out by the court, by the witnesses. I don't think I've ever wished on anyone's downfall this hard. Well, actually I have a few times, but I don't think I've ever prayed on someone's downfall more about someone that I don't even know, nor have I ever spoken to them. And I will be praying that he gets locked up for 12 years. He's been given 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different opportunities, and he refuses to do so. He refused to change in Japan. He refused to change when he went to Korea, and he should get the worst outcome someone like him in his situation could possibly get. I will be resting a lot better today knowing that no matter where we go from here, he's going to see some jail time. They're not going to let him off that easy. He's stuck in Korea. And this ain't over. Once this is over, once October comes and we go from there, it could potentially get even worse for him. There could be another trial. So if you guys have snacks nearby, if you have drinks nearby, I guess we could pregame. We could pregame until the actual day comes. And I swear to God, when that moment comes, it will be a massive day for the unemployed community, which includes me.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can quickly know what you spend on things like food.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries this month?
Hey, Dad, can the guy stay for dinner?
No.
Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
Guys, I think I know where Mikey is. Cowabunga!
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel.
Not sure if I dropped it in or not, but let's all right. Women Gun Fails Part 3 by Alex Zedra. Let's check this out.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex Zedra, and I noticed we haven't done a women's gun fail in quite some time. It's long overdue, so that's what today's video is. Gun fails, women.
Gold Eagle. Okay.
There was a series beforehand where we titled it Gun Fails, Cameraman Never Dies. Well, for a brief second, I thought the cameraman died in this video.
Огонь. Твою мать. Уйди нахер отсюда.
Oh my.
Oof. They should have trained someone a little bit better. The weapon and how much recoil to expect.
Gosh. I feel like most of these videos where this happens to women, I blame the instructor or the
Yeah, you're supposed to be like, hey, this is gonna kick, so be ready.
guys for not setting them up for success. I mean, we all kind of saw that this was going to happen just based off her stance. I mean, she's not pulling it into her shoulder.
Yeah, she's over there. She's hella loose.
Твою мать. Уйди нахер отсюда.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone speaks Russian, but we need a translator in here in what was just said because, first of all, what is the cameraman doing? Being like right here next to her this way. Anytime I'm filming somebody, especially with it being a full auto firearm, I'm going to be behind you. I don't trust nobody. What was that?
That's smart.
Did you just say you want to see another butt cheek clencher? I got you. Yeah! Finger on the trigger.
Oh shit, her finger's on the fucking trigger.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah. The booger hook is on the boom boom switch. That is not good.
I'm sorry, but if you need someone else to rack your firearm for you before they hand it to you to shoot, you probably shouldn't be the one shooting it. Just saying. The butt cheek clencher for me was when she leveled the firearm with the cameraman.
Yeah, I was.
Let's rack it for you. Let's aim the muzzle at everybody with your finger on the trigger.
Yeah, it's not violating two separate rules of firearm safety at once. Which is, not saying that you should, but violating one rule, typically, not going to lead to nothing that bad. Two rules, now you're starting to fucking get yourself into hot water. Three rules, now you're just asking for trouble.
And shoot it into the air. I don't know, there also is no recoil to that. So, I don't know. Feels sketchy. In case we didn't already have like 5,000 reasons not to go to a public indoor range, here is 5,001 reasons now.
Oh no! You're flagging someone. Yeah, RSO needs to step in and be like, no, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. No, you're done. You're done. You're done for at least a day. But I would say you're done here.
Very good on the RSO to see what happened because these two dudes down here on the left side of whoever decided to take their Aunt Karen to the range without any proper firearm safety. These poor dudes. Oh, wait, I think one of them's a girl. They almost got their cheeks clapped. I like how or so, then proceeds to put his hand on her back and push her closer into the table. Like, bitch, get in there. Away from everybody else. Oh my God. If you're this new to firearms, unless she said, oh, I got it, I know what I'm doing, I don't know. They need to have someone behind them so crap like this doesn't happen.
I know when I'm doing content, I'm constantly messing around. I'm never serious, whether it comes to shooting guns at the range or playing video games. However, when it comes to my training,
1, 2, 3, move it.
Set your look with Laura Mercier setting powder with vitamin C. Effortlessly blurs.
I do take it very seriously, and I do that with Mantis. A really cool product that they have is called the Mantis X. It's a tiny little device that you can put on the bottom of your magazine. You can use it for dry firing or live firing. You can put it on your AR-15 or your pistol. It basically connects to an app on your phone, and it'll track everything that you do from your holster draw to your trigger finger. On your squeeze, it'll tell you if you're jerking the trigger. It breaks down every little bit of information onto a data onto your phone for you to look at later. So the Mantis X app has a variety of drills to go through, so you never get bored. You can constantly challenge yourself every day to improve. They also have daily challenges that changes every single day on the app. Improve your dry firing with less pain with Mantis X. Check out the link below.
Now this next video is kind of nitpicky. It wasn't 100% her fault, but I also feel like this is a good learning experience for everybody who's watching to understand about squib loads, which is what I'm guessing is what's going on here. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section on what you think the situation was. This is just what I'm gathering from the video. Also keep in mind this is security footage, so there is no sound. All right, so she's shooting the firearm.
Okay. Nothing came out.
And it sounds like she's saying it won't shoot or something's wrong with it. So she goes to pick it up and shoot again. And the gun just blows apart.
Oh shit! Gun go boom.
I'm guessing this is squib load. If you don't know what a squib load is, it's like a underpowered round that gets lodged. And instead of, you know,
it plugs up the barrel.
Mindset, I would have been like tap.
Plugs up the barrel so that essentially what you're doing is, if you've ever seen when Bugs Bunny sticks his finger into the barrel of the gun and it sort of backfires. Yeah, something kind of similar to that.
Go, but also it's really important to, you know, clear your firearm, look down the chamber to see what the malfunction was and clear it so that way these incidents don't happen. I've been fortunate enough where I've never had to deal with a squib load ever, and knock on wood, hopefully none of y'all have to experience that either. But if you have, definitely leave a comment below and we would love to hear about it. This next video is probably one of the dumbest videos I have ever seen on the internet. You've probably seen it because it got pretty famous and made its rounds over the internet. No gloves.
Tell me you know nothing about firearms without telling me you know nothing about firearms.
What an idiot!
And you've just committed a felony. Ding 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 ding. Congratulations! What has she won? She's won a 25-year stay in one of our grade A penitentiaries. Da-dun, 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 da-dun.
My lord.
Yeah, she just created a short-barreled rifle.
The probably guy who's holding this video camera trying to record this woman trying to destroy the assault rifle because guns are bad ended up literally just committing a felony. She just turned that into an SBR, which is short-barreled rifle.
Rifle of less than 16 inches. 18 for a shotgun, if I'm not mistaken.
A tax stamp for that. And she's
$200 tax stamp. $200.
A Democrat. And not to say Democrats get away with everything. But she got away with this. She wasn't charged at all. So If I cut my barrels down on one of my rifles and I post it on the internet, my ass is going to jail.
ATF, open up!
Guaranteed. All right, before we move on to this next video, little backstory. This guy was dating, I guess, the cop's sister, and she saw him in public while she was on duty and put her gun in his face. For whatever personal reason you would need to do that for.
Play with me. Brenda, so you gonna play with me. Give me the phone right there. Put it in my brother. Here, man. So you gonna shoot me over there? Over your sister hitting me in my face? Fuck like me. You sorry. I can't wait till they lock your ass up in October. I already know y'all already planned it. Y'all already set it up. Yes. I already know. I promise you. That's fine, but you don't know what I can do. You don't know what I can do to your sister too. Your sister stabbed me. I ain't put no case on her. She should have made sure the shit stopped. Bitch. I should have. You the bitch. I'll be a bitch. I'll be a bitch. 212. You ain't shoot that gun. You can't be scared. You ain't shoot
Crazy ass motherfuckers.
that gun.
You talking shit driving away.
You ain't shoot that gun. You ain't shoot that. Yeah, she right here. She got a gun on me. I'm just telling you that she pulled a gun on me, huh?
Play with me again. Oh my god. I don't work for the law works for me.
It's pretty accurate.
Obviously, she investigated
To the attitude, at least.
her own case and found that she was within reason. No, I'm just kidding. But, however, they did say, what we understand at this point is that this was a family dispute that involved our off-duty deputy. She was off-duty. She was still in damn uniform. She's been reassigned to desk duty depending the outcome of an internal affairs investigation. The public can be assured that an investigation is underway and will be transparent with the outcome. This just happened, so we don't know how or what the outcome is yet. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, moving on to more butt clenchers.
Yeah, just here. You want to go closer? Let's see if you can really hit it. Okay, CC. Okay, CC. That's all?
Okay, CC!
Oh shit. Finger on the trigger, pointing it at someone.
We set the standard years ago by doing steak our way. They're the steaks other steaks dream of.
No, he's more inside. Hey!
Oh, let's do that again.
Okay,
Let's do that again.
Okay, CC. That's all?
Finger on the trigger, finger on the trigger, finger on the trigger. Finger is on the trigger. Holy shit.
No, he's more inside.
Yeah, get it!
Don't point that shit at me.
Don't point that shit at me.
That's all?
She had been done pointed it at him for a solid 5 seconds before he even said anything. Oh my lord.
Yeah, just here. You want to go closer? Let's see if you can really hit it. Okay, CC. Okay, CC. That's all?
Yeah, that's it. These is heavy.
No, he's more inside. Hey! Don't point that shit at me.
Yeah, maybe don't give her a full magazine next time.
Finger on the trigger and all. And it's just crazy that the people that take women out to the range, or not just women in particular, but anyone out to the range is not familiar with firearms.
Anyone inexperienced.
Arm safety. Do y'all just assume we all know magically what the rules are? Even if you do tell someone, hey, don't aim the muzzle at me, there's been so many instances where people who aren't familiar with that muscle memory, they do it anyway. They just don't know better. And I would have been like, here's 2 rounds, you get 2 shots, that's it. Not give anyone a full mag. They probably got their...
Exactly. You never give a new shooter a full mag. You give him 1 or 2 rounds.
Finger on the trigger, and they're gonna aim the muzzle at your face immediately afterwards. This one, I just got no words. Chat, y'all can find the words to say for this one.
Ready?
With the nightcap.
About those bullets you're shooting in the air. What goes up must eventually come down. Just hope it doesn't come down on anybody or anything.
Up on, and 1 green sock and 1 pink sock.
Ready?
No words. I got nothing. Here we go. We at least request 1 or 2 translators every time we do one of these videos. I might need a translator for this one.
That shit hit different when a bitch think you finna fight her. Like on a gas. Do you see this Drake kid? AK kid? On a gas. Yo, ass one of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, hold on, so 4 of these.
At least it doesn't look like the fingers on the trigger with this one. Let's see. Okay, that's. You know what? I'll give them proper trigger discipline so far. I don't see any. I mean, they could be pointing it at just a phone. I hope. I don't know what they're saying. I need a translator for that one.
What? I don't know. On that note.
Yeah. I'm gonna require a translation as well. But at least I didn't see any booger hooks on any boom boom switches, and that's the big cardinal sin I don't like. Is when you got your boom boom switch and your booger hook connected to one another, and then you're pointing the gun around all willy nilly.
Tapping out. I'm done. That's all I have for y'all today. We're ending on that one. Cut. But thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to swing by my streams. We're on Rumble every Wednesday and Thursday, and on Twitch every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you there in my chat. Also, don't forget to follow my Instagram. They hate me right now, so I'm completely shadow banned. So we'll leave a link to my Instagram below. Please go follow me. You're driving me nuts. And I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe out there. Goodbye.
Last night was crazy. StockX put on an amazing event for all of us. Today we're going to go to the StockX and Detroit Pistons hoop run. Shout out to StockX.
I normally don't do current event dog pile type content, but nobody seems to be.
All right. This is the worst rebrand of all time by the Fat Electrician on his The Fat Files channel, which is pretty interesting because he just recently put something out on Fat Files. I don't think it's normally like him to do doubles, but like he said, this is kind of a special thing. Let's check it out.
I normally don't do current event dog pile type content, but nobody seems to be pointing out what is incredibly obvious to me, that this company might be pulling off the greatest marketing stunt in the past decade. Today we're talking about Cracker Barrel. If you don't know, they rebranded recently and absolutely everybody hates it. This is not a political war thing where the left likes it and the right doesn't, or the right likes it and the left doesn't. No, everybody across the political spectrum has come out and said, we absolutely hate what you've done with this.
Look how they mess with my boy.
It genuinely might be the most unifying thing that has happened to the United States of America since 9/11, okay? Do you know how bad you got?
Yeah, I can't think of a single person who actually liked the Cracker Barrel redesign. I hated everything about all the new shit they introduced to it.
Fuck up to in 2025 get Donald Trump and Gavin Newsom on the same page. The official DNC Twitter account even said, we think the new Cracker Barrel branding sucks too. Okay, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm going to rephrase it a little bit differently so we're all on the same page. Cracker Barrel, aka a restaurant unironically and literally named Cracker Barrel, that has been accused of LGBTQ discrimination and racial discrimination, and when you walk inside is decorated as though it's Minnie's haberdashery from the Quentin Tarantino movie The Hateful Eight, has rebranded and remodeled some of the restaurants, and they fucked it up so bad that even the woke leftists are like, no, the segregated bus stop vibes were better, bring it back. They've literally done such a bad job that
oh shit.
almost feels like it's intentional,
And I think it might be, and we're going to get into it right after a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Supremacy World War III. It is a free online PvP strategy-based game where you get to act out a military in modern day. You can pick
It's probably
a
like
country,
what
or
Coke
you
did,
can
where
play
they
US
made
Battleground,
new
and you
Coke
can
and they
pick your
purposely
favorite
made it
state, which is my
garbage.
favorite way to play, and obviously I'm going
So
to
that when they brought back
every single
classic
time.
Coke,
I like to mix it up by
everyone would be
attacking a
super
different
happy
state
that
every
the
time.
better
Sometimes
Coke
I
had
like to
been
attack Coke,
restored.
California, Minnesota. Sometimes I like to attack Nebraska and show them whose corn is better, but this time I'm probably going to go ahead and attack Wisconsin because let's face it, they don't stand a chance unless it's a drinking competition.
1, we're not babies. And 2, we're not that drunk.
But it gets better because right now for Season 18, they have the Cataclysmic Mutation, which, you know, the only thing that can make World War III more entertaining is the introduction of zombies. So if you want to give it a try, it's free on both
that's
PC and mobile.
true.
And when you use my link and discount code down below, you're going to unlock an elite bomber that appears to be based off the B1, the Bone. See what they did there? B1, Bone. Get it? Anyways, go ahead and check out the game. Let's get back to the video. All right, Cracker Barrel. We're going to start off with a little history, how the company came to be. Why? Because you got to understand where the company comes from to understand where it's going or where it should be going, right? Makes sense.
100%.
So, Cracker Barrel was started by a guy by the name of Dan Evans. Dan Evans was a Marine that joined after World War II, went, fought in Korea, came back home, worked a couple of different jobs, and then went to work in his family's oil company, going to gas stations, basically being a salesman for gas to small gas stations. Now, during the same time period, in the couple of decades after World War II, America was building and finishing its interstate highway system. Basically, America saw Germany's Autobahn in World War II and was like, oh, that's a good idea.
We could do that better. I mean, we kind of did and kind of didn't, but we did. I love our interstate highway system. Hey, what's up?
We're gonna win.
I think so, because apparently everyone else seemed to fucking hate it. But I think it was done on purpose. If you've heard the story, apparently Coke did the same thing in the 80s when they came out with new Coke that was supposed to replace the old Coke and be the new Coke going forward, and everyone fucking hated it. Like, it was universally hated so bad that, like, a couple of months later, they said, hey, we're bringing back classic Coke, which is why you still see classic Coca-Cola on some bottles. And they said, yeah, we're getting rid of new Coke. And I think they did that because the consumers would have they wouldn't have cared about Coke. But when you take it away and replace it with something dog shit and then give it back, people care about it more because it's been given back, quote unquote. And yeah, and if they liked the new Coke, they would have just kept it. It would have been just like, oh, okay, cool.
War and then steal that idea, which is exactly what we did. Now, the problem at the time, or at least for Rob Evans, was this meant that people were going to be using these massive interstates to just cut right through the land, and they weren't going to be taking all the small highways that everybody used before, and this put a lot of smaller gas stations out of business. Rather than just slowly decline and go out of business and fade into nothing, Rob Evans said, okay, we've got this new thing. It's kind of cool. Massive highway, goes really fast. People are traveling further, faster. That's great, but it does have some shortcomings. These massive interstates don't cut right through the middle of towns like these highways did. And people that are traveling for hours on end are still going to need gas, they're still going to need food, and a lot of them are still probably going to want to pick up knickknacks and souvenirs to say, hey, I was in this place, like a shot glass or a magnet.
Yeah, true. It's always nice to have a little souvenir where you went, especially if you're going on some sort of a nice little trip. But like, hey, I got this at this place when I went to this thing.
Whatever the fuck.
No, Dad, not that, please. Here you go, sport.
So that's what he built. He built the first Cracker Barrel. It was a gas station slash restaurant slash souvenir store, and he slapped it right on the interstate in Lebanon, Tennessee in 1969. And to nobody's surprise,
nice.
Was outrageously popular. It was the one-stop shop concept. You're driving down the road for 6 hours straight. You've got 4 more hours to go. Oh, look, there's one spot I can stop. I can get gas, dinner, and a souvenir. Perfect. Then I'm going to get back on the road. The entire concept kind of felt like a general store back in the Old West. Like, it doesn't matter what you're looking for. You have to go to the only store in town to get it. And if they don't have it, they'll order it. So that's what he kind of themed it after. He themed it after an old Western general store. And because of that, he decided to name it Cracker Barrel because back in the Old West, the general stores had barrels that were full of crackers.
Don't do that.
Why
are you winking at me?
From here, the business grew like
I love Cracker Barrel's food. Didn't we go to? Weren't you with us when we went to Cracker Barrel that time? When we went to Six Flags back, I think it was 2016. I don't remember what I had, but I remember it was good.
Wildfire, but the interstates were becoming, more and more of a thing. Gas stations were popping up. People were copying the same strategy. So he's like, gas isn't really making us that much money. We're going to drop the gas portion and we're just going to be a restaurant with this souvenir shop in.
Scroll less, learn more. Find your school district's plan at ny.gov/phone free.
The #1 food for regular BMs, huh? Okay, let's see.
Fastest way to clear out stuck poop is by adding.
But we're still going to be right on.
That's right. Oh man, oh shit, that was 9 years ago, not even 8 years ago. Fuck, that's almost a whole decade ago. I feel old now. Yeah, that was the last time I think I went to a Cracker Barrel just 'cause they're not around. I haven't seen one driving around, but the food there is really, really good. I liked it a lot when I went there. I don't remember what I had, but I remember it was stupid good. Yeah, unfortunately.
Strategy. So he's like, gas isn't really making us that much money. We're going to drop the gas portion and we're just going to be a restaurant with this souvenir shop in it, but we're still going to be right on the interstate. And that is how we arrived at the Cracker Barrel that we all know today. It is a Western general store themed restaurant that serves Southern food and has a gift shop up front that is actually secretly evil, but genius at the same time. That little knickknack shop up front is responsible for 20% of Cracker Barrel's overall revenue, and they made like $3.5 billion last year.
Yeah, I mean, food goes bad. Merch typically does not.
Meaning they're moving.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of it. It's built for people going on road trips or people on the road.
$700 million worth of knickknacks every single year. I know what you're thinking. How is that even possible? Because if you have and they made like $3.5 billion last year, meaning they're moving like $700 million worth of knickknacks every single year.
That's a lot of knickknacks. Fuck.
What you're thinking, how is that even possible? Because if you have a family and you go to Cracker Barrel, that gift shop is like a family-friendly version of the Saw movie.
What do you want? Like, what?
You are completely surrounded by armed mousetraps.
There's a 15-minute wait at the restaurant. You now must stand inside of an old-timey toy store for 15 minutes with your small children and not be compelled to buy them a harmonica and a cap gun. Mission fucking impossible, okay? Sorry, I'm trauma dumping. Anyways, now we're in modern times. In 2023, they got a new CEO, Julie Messino, okay? Now, the CEO that she replaced was more or less shit-canned very politely. They didn't fire her, they accelerated her retirement plan. Okay.
Yeah, they fired her.
Whatever, that's fine. They have a new CEO, this Julie Messino person. Is she an inside hire from the company that understands the culture and what makes the company successful? No, of course she isn't. We're going to bring in somebody else that's an industry expert, and they're going to know how to fix everything, which never
works. Never works.
Ever works. But you know what? Maybe she's the exception. Okay, what's her background? Oh, she was the head of marketing at Starbucks. Not looking great, okay? You know what company doesn't need marketing? Starbucks. Have you ever seen a Starbucks commercial? Yeah, me neither.
I've literally seen a Starbucks across the street from another Starbucks, and they were both full.
You ever seen a Starbucks ad? No, not really. Starbucks' business model is they're fucking everywhere, and do you want caffeine or not? The end. Being in charge of the head of marketing at Starbucks is like being in charge of selling ass candles to dogs. You can't fuck that job up. On top of that, Starbucks isn't even really trying to sell coffee. They're trying to sell gift cards so they can continue being the world's biggest unregulated bank, which I did an entire video on. We're not going to get into it. After that, she was the president of Taco Bell. Okay, that sounds like it could be pretty good, but I promise you, it's not. Okay, Taco Bell is owned by Yum Brands, and Yum Brands is a conglomerate that owns KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut, and that conglomerate is owned by Pepsi. Why does Pepsi own fast food restaurants? Well,
so they can sell more Pepsi in restaurants.
Because in the 1970s and the 1980s, when Pepsi was trying to become a major household name, they could not compete with Coke because every restaurant in America had Coke machines and nobody wanted fucking Pepsi. So Pepsi went and bought 3 major food chains to force them to have Pepsi inside of the restaurant so they could...
I believe he did a video on that as well, yes. McDonald's is a real estate company that also sells food.
force feed it to people and convince them that Pepsi was better. Pepsi literally said, we have no reputation and no customer base. We're going to buy 3 entities that have a massive following, and we're going to use that to force feed our product into people.
Put it in your mouth and just eat it. God, I hate it. I don't care whether you hate it. You said you do it.
Which means, ultimately, at the end of the day, all they care about is the restaurants breaking even, maybe. They don't give a shit if the restaurants do good. They just want to sell more Pepsi. If so facto, all of her experience at being an industry expert is by working at a company that's fucking up to something other than selling good food to people, right? Starbucks is trying to be an unregulated bank, and Yum Brands is trying to force feed people Pepsi. There's an ulterior motive. They don't really care how the company does. But Cracker Barrel doesn't have that. The only thing they're up to is strong-arming me into buying a harmonica for my 4-year-old so that I slowly go insane. So she comes in 2003 and is like, you know what we need to do to fix everything with this company that's been functioning just fine for the past fucking 50 years? We should absolutely change everything. We'll do exactly the same thing we did with Taco Bell.
We'll strip everything about it that gave it any character, everything about it that made it unique, and we'll make it bland, sterile, and corporate, just like everything else. And then wait, why is no one coming here anymore?
We'll take a logo that's awesome and retro and cool, and then we'll make a minimalist version with less colors that everybody fucking hates. Because every time somebody looks at a logo of a multi-billion-dollar company, they want to look at it and say to themselves in the back of their head, I wonder how much the graphic designer got paid, because I could have done that shit on Microsoft Paint.
Yes! Fucking yes! I see some of these logos and I'm like, you know, I've done a better job just slapping a thumbnail together while taking a shit.
Then we'll go inside to the restaurants, we'll strip all the cool shit off the walls, we'll paint everything white like it's a rental property, and then put half of the cool shit back up with little plaques that tell you what it is, so it looks like a museum exhibit. You know, the same exact thing that we did to Taco Bell. Look what they did to my childhood. Taco Bell used to be beautiful, inside and out. It was absolutely fantastic, and now look at it. It's just a giant...
Yeah, it's sterile, corporate, boring. It literally looks like any other restaurant. Like what restaurant is this? I don't know. Look, blank out the Taco Bell in the corner here, right? Blur that out. What restaurant is this? I don't know. Maybe I kind of see tacos on the board. It could be anything.
Square blob of minimalist millennial gray bullshit. Modern Taco Bells look like they got designed by a middle-aged white woman wearing Ugg boots who got all of her ideas off of Pinterest. I'm legitimately surprised they haven't changed their slogan from think outside the bun to something stupid like live, laugh, love. Oh wait, fuck, they did that in 2012 because when you go to Taco Bell, you're supposed to live Moss now.
Here is the newly released Naruto mobile game. It's definitely a brand new version you've never played before. Here, the agreement is...
I hate it. Oh, I hate it.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows.
You know what's funny? I haven't, I don't know the last time I was inside a Taco Bell. Like, I've eaten Taco Bell a handful of times in the past several years. But it's always the drive-thru. I haven't been inside a Taco Bell and the last time I think I was inside a Taco Bell was like when my mom was still living with me. So that was like 5 years ago. Yeah. You know, there's very few McDonald's with a play place anymore. Even McDonald's. McDonald's looks so stripped down and corporatized. McDonald's used to look fucking whimsical. It used to look like some weird fucking colorful bullshit. Now it just looks like a gray, brown brick. Here's your McDonald's, asshole.
Knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It
gets the people going.
So, is Cracker Barrel gonna go downhill? Almost certainly. As soon as they announced this remodel and their rebranding, they lost 12% of their market share. $94 million just fucking erased from existence. And so far, the only response that Cracker Barrel has given out to enormous public backlash is to send the CEO onto the news to talk to Michael Strahan, an ex-NFL player that retired when I was in like 8th grade, but somehow still looks way younger than me. And she goes up there and has the balls, or the ovaries, whatever, to look everybody in the face and gaslight us and be like, actually, people love the new design, despite the fact that nobody does.
Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. I'll give you another soundbite. The number one question that I got asked, Michael, was, how can I get a remodel? When can I get a remodel? How do I get on the list?
Oh, really?
So the feedback and the buzz is so good, not only from our customers, but from our team members.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
So I'm 90% sure that Cracker Barrel, as we know it now, is going to die off in the next 5 years. But there's a 10% chance that this is the most brilliant marketing stunt of all time. Okay, hear me out. They've lost $94 million, sure. But that's all stock price bullshit, right? That's not real. It's not a realized loss yet, okay? It's all on paper. It's imaginary. It doesn't exist.
It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real.
In exchange for that 94 million imaginary dollar loss, they've gained hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars of free publicity. When's the last time you heard about Cracker Barrel in the news? Fucking never. Cracker Barrel is the talk of the town right now. But it's all negative publicity. Yeah, sure. But haven't you ever heard the phrase, there's no such thing as bad publicity? Okay, they've done such a shitty job. It's almost perfectly shitty, okay? This isn't a catastrophe. There's a 10% chance that this is a controlled demolition on purpose, okay? Because here's the kicker. All the news articles are like, Cracker Barrel remodeled. Cool. They don't actually tell you that all Cracker Barrels didn't remodel. Only 30 of the 660 Cracker Barrels got a remodel. And if Cracker Barrel is smart, especially if they did this on purpose, they remodeled the 30 shittiest performing Cracker Barrels that they had that they were probably going to have to close down anyways. So now they're out $94 million on paper and whatever it costs to remodel 30 Cracker Barrels. 5, 10.
Sounds like an impressive little tax write-off to me.
$million, okay? They're out $105 million, 10 of which is real, 94 of which is on paper. In exchange, they've gotten, I don't know, $500 million in free publicity, and now in the other 630 Cracker Barrels all over the country.
Yeah. You know, one of the big reasons I got in was he was so hated. Because, you know, anytime he would play a show, there'd be a humongous group of people protesting at his thing. So I was like, what's the fucking big deal with this guy? Everywhere he goes, there's a whole crowd of people fucking shouting him down. What's he got to say that's so controversial that they've got to take time out of their day to go hold up signs about it? Let me check it out. But guess what you did, dumbass? You birthed a new Marilyn Manson fan.
People are going to go, oh shit, that Cracker Barrel hasn't been remodeled yet. We should eat there one last time because this is our last chance before they remodel it. All of a sudden, Cracker Barrel has the best year they've ever had.
Clever girl.
All of a sudden, Cracker Barrel's stock price goes through the roof. Now they're not losing money on paper. They're probably making money on paper, and they've probably made enough to offset the amount they spent remodeling the 30 locations that they were going to close anyways. They close those 30 stores down, and they carry on with business as usual. They change the logo back. They issue some corporate apology like, we've heard your voice, and we respect and value your opinion, and that's why we've decided to bring the old white guy back on.
Holy fuck, that's actually exactly what they did!
The logo. He's not going to go to the island of misfit toys with Aunt Jemima and the Indian girl from the
yes. Oh, that was heartbreaking.
Land Lakes logo and Uncle Ben. No, he's going to stay on the restaurant where he belongs.
You're goddamn right.
And we're not going to remodel any more of the restaurants. Fuck America. The end. Okay, and I know what you're thinking. That seems like an awful lot to go through just to have one good year of sales. And I would agree with you, okay? But here is the reason that I'm giving this a 10% possibility.
Because Coke already did it?
With Cracker Barrel's decor, okay? Nobody went in there and was ever complaining like, oh shit, this Cracker Barrel looks like a fucking Cracker Barrel, okay? You know what you're getting into when you go to Cracker Barrel. Nobody's complaining. If you go back to before...
Why is my fucking headset dying now? What the fuck? This shit was fully charged.
Before this PR nightmare hit the internet, all of the complaints about Cracker Barrel were about the food quality, menu changes, and bad service, okay? Cracker Barrel didn't just remodel 30 locations, they also revitalized the menu across all 660 Cracker Barrels, including bringing back old favorites like Uncle Herschel's favorite. So presumably they fixed the actual issues that Cracker Barrel had, but the problem is with the restaurant, once you go there 2 or 3 times and you don't have a good meal, you're probably just was never going to go there again. So they needed to come up with a way to convince people to come back to Cracker Barrel one last time, to give them one last chance, to give them a good experience. And they could have staged this entire PR nightmare on purpose to do just that. And the added kicker, they get to spin the entire thing like, hey, we're the one company that listens to you guys. We're the one company that didn't sacrifice their legendary, well-known mascot and take him off the brand forever. No, we brought him back because you guys wanted him. We kept the restaurant the same because that's what you guys wanted. Cracker Barrel is an American institution, and we listen to you guys and we give you what you want, and then everybody loves Cracker Barrel and their new awesome menu. But like I said, I don't think they're that smart. I give it a 10% chance that that's actually what's happening, and there's a 90% chance that Cracker Barrel is just circling the drain and will be gone in 5 years. So there's that. Thanks for watching. All right, emergency update. Never really had to do this before, and like I said, that's probably because I don't like covering emerging trendy topics, but I guess here we are. Everything you've seen up until this point was filmed on the 24th, and it is now the 26th at approximately 7 o'clock Central Time, and I've just been informed via Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that Cracker Barrel has issued their corporate apology, and they're going to be keeping their original...
Fuck!
I will now be updating my prediction. There is no longer a 10% chance that this is an intentional marketing ploy. There is now a 50. Here we are. Everything you've seen up until this point was filmed on the 24th, and it is now the 26th at approximately 7 o'clock Central Time.
Wait, why can't I hear this shit?
Because I don't... And the added kicker, they get to spin the entire thing like, hey, we're the one company that listens to you guys. We're the one company that didn't sacrifice their legendary... And the added kicker... They get to spin the entire thing like, hey, we're the one to give them a good experience, and they could have staged this entire PR nightmare on purpose to do just that. And the added kicker, they get to spin the entire thing like, hey, we're the one company that listens to you guys. We're the one company that didn't sacrifice... Okay, you know what you're...
God damn it. Let's hope this works.
Getting into when you go to the reason that I'm giving this a 10% possibility. There was never an issue with Cracker Barrel's decor, okay? Nobody went in there and was ever complaining like, oh, shit.
Test, test, test. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Test, test.
Shit, this Cracker Barrel looks like a fucking Cracker Barrel, okay? You know what you're getting into when you go to Cracker Barrel. Nobody's complaining. If you go back to before this PR nightmare hit the internet, all of the complaints about Cracker Barrel were about the food quality, menu changes, and bad service, okay? Cracker Barrel didn't just remodel 30 locations, they also revitalized the menu across all 660 Cracker Barrels, including bringing back old favorites like Uncle Herschel's favorite. So presumably they fixed the actual issues that Cracker Barrel had, but the problem is with a restaurant, once you go there 2 or 3 times and you don't have a good meal, you're probably just never gonna go there again. So they needed to come up with a way. And the added kicker, they get to spin the entire thing. No, we brought him back because you guys wanted him. We kept the restaurant the same. Smart, I give it a 10% chance that that's actually what's happening, and there's a 90% chance that Cracker Barrel is just circling the drain and will be gone in 5 years. So
The outro, and then
there's that. Thanks for watching. All right, emergency update. Never really had to do this before, and like I said, that's probably because I don't like covering emerging trendy topics, but I guess here we are. Everything you've seen up until this point was filmed on the 24th, and it is now the 26th at approximately 7 o'clock Central Time, and I've just been informed via Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that Cracker Barrel has issued their corporate apology, and they're going to be keeping their original logo. Because of this, I will now be updating my prediction. There is no longer a 10% chance that this is an intentional marketing ploy. There is now a 50-50 chance that this is intentional. They're doing it on purpose, and if they are, it's absolutely genius, and if they're not, it's the worst idea I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch over at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out. If I'm right about this, I will, for the rest of my life, claim that somebody at Cracker Barrel headquarters saw my video, stole my idea, and saved the company forever. Probably not the truth, but that's what I'm gonna roll with.
I would do the same thing. Yeah, but a lot of that money was just on paper.
Oh, and don't forget to go check out World War III Supremacy. Use my link and code down below to unlock all the free stuff. Thanks for watching.
Can you guys hear me, or is this microphone not working? You can hear me? Because if so, I'm going to do one more video. That is some Lex Luthor shit. Alright. We're going to do one more. This is by Brandon Herrera. Testing the Kurt Cobain shotgun. Ooh.
On April 5th, 1994, Kurt Cobain, lead singer of Nirvana, was found dead in his home. Had a gunshot wound to the head, and he was holding a 20-gauge shotgun. Specifically this 20-gauge Remington Model 11 purchased by a friend. The coroner report indicated that it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound, which has led to wild speculation ever since. We're going to be getting into a lot of those theories, some of the technical details, a lot of stuff about the gun, and, well, if you're a Courtney Love fan, I would leave now. Now that Courtney Love is gone, let's get into the video. Oh, and regardless of whether or not you think Kurt Cobain actually did it himself, it kind of goes without saying that we're going to cover some pretty heavy topics in this video, including suicide. So if you're sensitive to stuff like that, I would click off this video. We also have a pretty dark sense of humor about a couple things. So if you're easily offended by stuff like that, this is your final exit ramp. And if you think this is too soon, A, this literally happened before I was born, B, tell that to Metallica, who ripped this line 2 months after he died.
What color was Kurt Cobain's eyes? Blue. One blew this way, one blew that way.
If anything was too soon, that was it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is the Remington Model 11 20-gauge shotgun. Not an uncommon hunting shotgun, but for those unfamiliar with its game, it's kind of got a weird operating system. But before we get into that, this is the exact gun that was used, that was found at least, next to Kurt Cobain. We've got the actual pictures of the shotgun from the evidence lockup in Seattle. It was this shotgun specifically with the cuts compensator at the end. Really kind of funky looking compensator, pretty long on the end of the barrel too. It's got these cuts in the top and the bottom that help try to keep recoil under control. Also adds to the overall length of the gun, which will be relevant later.
That's the gun Courtney Love used.
We'll get there. I mean, no.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
I mean, that's untrue. The gang gets sued.
Hey, that's the gun Courtney Love used. Allegedly. Allegedly.
That allegedly is doing some heavy lifting right now. Also, say hi to Eli. So one of the things I like to bring up on the Model 11 that is just kind of funky, right, that not a lot of guns have, is, you know, the Barrett, like how the short recoil operating system, the barrel just kind of reciprocates a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just unlocks the bolt, essentially. This has something that's kind of similar to that, but you see the barrel does reciprocate with the bolt.
Shit.
That's wild. I've never actually seen that before.
Here's the crazy part. It's not just to unlock it, it will literally follow it all the way back.
Oh, so it's not a short stroke system. It literally
is long recoil. So the barrel will go all the way back, or can at least, until the bolt picks up a new round, and then you keep firing.
Question.
Yeah.
Was his hands holding it after?
So it's funny you bring that up. It has been claimed that he was found with his hand wrapped around the barrel, which is an interesting choice, or just an interesting factoid, I guess, when a now limp hand would have had a barrel doing that through it.
And that is, rack it just really quick, like, slam it down really quick. Like, for reference, that, like, hold on the top. Feel how weird that is. Like,
oh yeah.
And that's a human doing it, not an explosive.
Not a fire, yeah.
Yes.
I have a theory. Exhibit A.
That kicked that up pretty high. I'm just saying.
It demonstrates
That barrel reciprocates quite a lot.
the violence that it's moving, you know?
Yeah.
That's just interesting, I guess. So if you're choosing a gun to hypothetically frame a suicide, maybe don't choose long recoil.
Hypothetically.
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 You know, it's something that's interesting I didn't know until earlier today. Apparently he had already talked to his attorney to file for a divorce right before he killed himself, which would have left her with very little.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, but now she's set for life with millions of dollars, thanks to his suicide.
Hey, Brandon.
What's up?
What has more brains than Kurt Cobain?
Oh, God. What?
The wall behind him.
No. That's fucking bleak. No, you can't say that.
We can't use that.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Kurt Cobain drive?
Why?
Because he likes to ride shotgun.
I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell for laughing at these.
Jesus. Are you fucking Googling these? Oh shit, he's getting a head start. So here we have our ballistic dummy that we're going to be using to replicate the exact shot. But before we do that, we've already talked about the gun. Now it's time to talk about the ammunition, because that does play a pretty big role here. Because of the very detailed crime scene photos that were released to the public, we have a very high resolution picture of the ammunition box itself, as well as the receipt. So we know the exact brand, load, everything about the ammunition that was used. Funny enough, that exact same load is still made to this day. The box looks a little bit different, but it is the exact same load, 20 gauge, 2 3/4 inch, 8 shot, whole 9 yards. So what we've been shooting today is about as close as it gets as far as, you know, accuracy to the event. What I'm perplexed by, though, is that the ammunition of choice is a target load.
Kurt Cobain, you lived as a professional musician. You died as an amateur painter.
Anyway, target loads are made for things like, you know, target shooting, skeet shooting, whatever. They don't really have a lot of power. I mean, 20 gauge already, you're losing a lot of power from, say, 12 gauge. A 20 gauge target load.
Yeah, that's the thing about shotguns. 20 gauge is actually the smaller shotgun. 12 gauge is the bigger one, and 10 gauge is even bigger than 12. So, while you would normally think, oh, higher number, bigger gun, with shotguns, wrong. You're actually the opposite. You want a lower number. You want a 10 gauge if you really want to blow something away.
It struggles breaking clay pigeons.
I mean, at point and blank range, buckshot's gonna do what buckshot's gonna do, but he picked like the weakest shotgun you could pick in terms of size of ammunition.
This is a completely survivable round to shoot someone with. Obviously, in this instance, it what it was meant to do.
Well, Courtney Love didn't know that.
Another fun fact about Courtney Love is she's still alive and very litigious.
Ah.
This is a demonstration of the 20 gauge target load.
Didn't even register on the plate.
You know what that smells like, Eli?
Oh, he hit the white claw.
Say it. Teen spirit. Now let's try the 20 gauge slug.
They're having too much fun with this.
Still wild you could load it from the barrel. That's so cool. Guns are neat. All right. Damn.
How was the recoil on that one versus?
You could definitely feel it more, but it really wasn't too bad. That long recoil here, really just like most of the recoil that you're feeling is the reciprocation of the barrel and the bolt.
It's still such an interesting design as a compensator, and then it has that long stroke system.
It's got to eat up a lot of
Yeah,
recoil.
so long stroke is a gas
and
system.
it's a 20
this is
gauge,
long,
so it's like a
long
grainy
recoil
shotgun.
system, which also then mitigates it.
So I'm gonna put this just showing clear. Put this back on. The reason you wouldn't have this on for shooting, say, a slug is because this is technically a choke, which can, you know, it constricts the shot, which may not clear with the slug. So you want to be careful with that.
That is super soft. That is weird, actually. The spring feel.
It feels funky, doesn't it?
Yeah, at the end, it's like a spring hits you.
Wow.
It feels springy. That's the only way I can describe that recoil. Huh.
I couldn't think of a better word. While Eli's prepping the slow-mo camera, there is one more thing I wanted to bring up as far as the weapon of choice. When you're talking about some of the conspiracy theories around Kurt Cobain's death, something that a lot of people bring up is how long of a weapon this is and how hard it would be to turn it back on yourself.
It's not as difficult as you might think if you're motivated enough.
And pull the trigger. That and the fact that he said he didn't have a gun.
I was waiting for somebody to bring up that now I don't have a gun. Yes, you do, Mr. Cobain.
That was a fucking lie. But, and I'm going to go ahead and glance, show clear. 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 Eli, clear. Good. Okay, I'm going to leave this bolt back, safety on. I'm not going to point the shotgun at myself, but I am going to put it, like you could see, camera, it's going to the left of me, so the only thing it would do is blow out my eardrums at the moment. But if you turn this way, you can see it is quite possible for me to get that angle while still easily able to pull the trigger.
Don't forget, toes are a thing.
I could get that with my knuckle. I can get that with multiple different fingers. So like it's not impossible. Is it awkward as fuck? Yes. Would this be what I assume one's first choice would be? No. But it is possible. You don't have to do any of that crazy, like, use your big toe bullshit. It's also apparently really hard to do when you're strung out on heroin. That's serious. I think they said they found
Yeah, that was a thing too.
like a near lethal dose of heroin in the system at the time.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. A near lethal dose. Either a sign of his incredible tolerance, which, I mean, fair, or a sign that maybe, you know, something that would make someone docile while you're staging a party, a retirement party. Eli, you know there's a guy called El Deuce who actually claimed that Courtney Love offered him $50,000 to kill her husband?
What?
Yeah, for whatever reason, nobody really talks about that. Oh, and then several days after he admitted to that in an interview, he was found dead on railroad tracks, decapitated.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, nobody talks about that one for some reason. Man, it's not till you really get out here on stuff like this that you realize how morbid this all feels. But this is a video you guys have been asking for a long time. I know we've teased it for a while. I've had the shotgun for a while. Did a lot of research on the topic over the last couple days, and you know, you start to learn how dark the entire situation was, but this just feels... Ugh. But for the sake of science, and for the income of Ballistic Dummy Labs...
That's true. Those things are like, I forgot they're $2,500 or $5,000 a pop, but those ballistic dummies are not cheap.
I really do want to see how that long recoil looks in high speed, though. I think that's going to be kind of cool. But we've got our shotgun shocked up here, got our ballistic dummy here, got slow-mo camera up there. Gonna take a string, pull the trigger, and...
Enter Nirvana.
Start the Foo Fighters. Setting an undisclosed person up for life in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
What'd you say, Eli?
Said bro OD'd on Teen Spirit.
God damn. God, that's
fucking
brutal.
gnarly, dude. Holy, like, that's visceral.
That just makes you feel like a bad person. You can see the pellets from that target load. Like they're just all in here. That's gnarly. Yeah, I will say target load, not the ideal home defense load by any stretch of the imagination, but if you'd like to stretch what holds your imagination, that will certainly do the job. Holy shit. Oh, dude, it just like caught it.
Yeah, like the condom didn't even break. You just got the, like, it caught everything. Did you see how the skull?
Yeah, it expanded.
Fraction.
So it didn't even exit.
It wasn't so the round didn't penetrate.
Yeah.
It was the skull coming back that cut everything.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, no, you're right. The shot leaving, it's just the skin or whatever, the gel stretching to where it tears and then the skull fragments ripping through.
Dude.
That's gnarly. Well, there's the wad. Something about that just looks wrong. This is obviously kind of some darker subject matter for sure, but you know, I know we've made a lot of jokes and whatnot throughout the episode about an undisclosed person who... But facing facts, there is a very real scenario that Kurt Cobain did make the decision to take his own life, and that's a...
And I mean, even if she wasn't directly involved, she could have driven him to it. From what I heard, she was not a good wife.
pretty serious thing.
It is. Suicide is it's a hard subject. Depression. If you are suffering from depression, if you're having a bad day, your friends are there for you, or there is a hotline. But more importantly, it doesn't make you weak. There's not a problem with going through those problems. Get help. It makes you a man to do. It makes you a person to reach out and ask for help. That is A-okay.
True.
And do that. Please, please do that, because you are important and you do matter.
That's what friends are for. Don't feel ashamed to reach out if you need help, and don't be afraid to reach out to your friends if you think they need help. And if you think that nobody's there for you, A, I promise they are. B, you can always call this number. The other last resort is, well, we don't want to see that happen.
It is a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
So anyway, that being said, that's how Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain. We appreciate you guys staying to the end of the episode. And I will see you, sexy YouTube mother lovers, in the next one. Eli, where can they find you?
Say hi to Eli. Now say bye to Eli.
Bye, guys. This is a demonstration of the target load. That was a demonstration of not loading a gun. There you go.
Alright, we go into my playlist. See what else we got. Shit.
Introducing Superhuman, the fastest email experience ever made. It's powerful.
How you're getting on the...
Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Can you guys still hear me? Am I still? Is my audio still okay? All right. Let's see. You know what? What else we got? Yeah, we'll watch this. I made scalper cards and gave them to real Pokemon scalpers.
box, it cannot be worth it. It cannot be worth it to have that much civil value you're getting on these boxes. It cannot be worth it. It cannot be worth it to have that much civil unrest.
People are going to war.
I'm scared for the hobby. I'm scared for the hobby.
Pokemon card scalping has become a major problem, and as a longtime Pokemon card collector, it sucks. So, what if one day I just commission someone to make me custom artwork of famous Pokemon card scalpers, use that artwork to create as many real Pokemon scalper cards as I can, and then drive around all morning of the release date of the most hyped Pokemon set of the year, stopping at every store in my area, handing these scalper cards to real scalpers to give them a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, I'm crazy and stupid. So first off, to make this work, I have to find someone to make me some custom Pokemon card artwork. And originally, I was gonna do this myself, but then I remembered I have no artistic ability.
Is it really that bad?
So instead, I hired an artist off Fiverr named Moon, and she is super talented. So I commissioned her to make me 4 custom cards based on 4 viral Pokemon scalper TikToks, and she just finished the cards, so let's go check them out.
This sounds hilarious.
Every custom card we're making in this video is based on a viral TikTok, and the first one is based on this video. This was the first ever scalper video I've ever watched, and honestly, it might be the most brutal. It is just a bunch of guys fighting each other in the Costco parking lot for, I think, prismatic
shit, they're
Pokemon
actually
cards.
fighting.
They're just throwing punch after punch, and the craziest thing is, someone comes in
And then people wonder why no one wants to go to deal with retail anymore.
and does a flippin' jump kick. Like, where did he even learn this from? It's crazy. But yeah, when I saw the jump kick, I knew I had to turn that into a scalper card, and this is what Moon cooked up. This is awesome. It is Fighter Scalper V, and as you see, it's the guy doing the jump kick, and his partner Pokemon is a Hitmonlee, also doing a jump kick. Obviously, the attack is high jump kick, 50 damage, flip a coin until you get tails. For every head, steal one of your
That's actually kind of busted.
opponent's Pokemon cards and put it into your hand. This is so cool. But it's just the first one. Let's see our second scalper card. card number 2, I actually have
Vending
a
machine
special
scalper
guest to
guy.
explain it. Someone who is an expert on Pokemon card scalping videos. Let me introduce Rock Sandy.
Hello everybody, my name is Rock Sandy. Some refer to me as the Scalper Slayer, the Scalper Baiter, the Scalper Master. I really appreciate the opportunity to share the next Pokemon Scalper custom card that Pokeburst has made for us. I haven't seen it yet, so you're gonna see a genuine
100%. 100%. You know, and maybe that's the new way of like getting people to behave in society. Is we gotta just start fucking putting people on the internet.
my reaction to the card, and I absolutely can't wait to see it. But first, let's watch the actual video this custom card is based on. As you can see, it appears a wild scalper has appeared out of thin air, hoarding all the Pokemon products at this vending machine, leaving everyone standing behind him to look in horror as all their hopes and dreams of getting any Pokemon product slowly crumble before them. It's absolute despicable behavior, and he probably got there 4 hours before the store even opened in the first place. But although this is really bad, I always like to highlight that things do get better long term as Pokemon prints more and as hype slowly dwindles away. We've been through these situations before, and without fail, all of them did get better later down the road. So have faith, stick around, and I promise you, you'll get some products. But without further ado, let's look at the custom Pokemon card Pokeburst has made for us. All right, guys, moment of truth. Let's look at this.
Oh, that's
Freaking
good.
way, dude. This is so incredibly accurate. You got like the whole pose down, the whole lighting, even the exact words on the vending machine. This, honestly, this blows every expectation that I had. Look at the ability. Avoid eye contact. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all damage to the trainer and Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Now, not gonna lie, dude. That actually seems to be a pretty powerful card. I want this, okay? I need this. Oh man, poor Pikachu, under that bright, innocent smile, hides utter disgust and sorrow. Anyway, shout out to Pokeburst. This was an absolute amazing card. I really appreciate him inviting me to be a part of this amazing video. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you later, weebs.
Up next is this man just emptying the Walmart shelves of all its Pokemon.
You know, some motherfuckers embody the meme. Like, you know, this motherfucker manages some. You know, he moderates a subreddit, at least one.
Product while a kid just watches him. It's one thing to take cards when nobody's there. I feel like it's another thing to take cards while a kid is just watching you. That's just criminal. Anyway, here's the card that Moon made. Greedy Scalper V, 50 HP Psychic type, and it looks like his partner Pokemon is a Ghastly, and I love the way that Moon just made the kid in this artwork. The kid just looks super fed up, and the Scalper, honestly, he looks pretty happy. He's got this giant grin on his face. Anyway, his attack is Steal from Children. It does 10 damage, and for each card in your hand, steal a card from your opponent's deck and put it into your hand. This one, honestly, might be my favorite so far. And finally, we're on to our last Scalper card. And this one isn't actually based on one single video.
Yeah,
it's based on a bunch of videos.
Accurate.
Just people running into Costco and grabbing as many blooming waters as they can, as fast as they can. So here's the card that Moon made.
Yeah, Discord fucking moderates a Discord server. And not the cool kind either. You know what kind of Discord server I'm talking
Based
about.
on the description, it is Speedy Scalper V. It shows a Scalper running out of a store with his trusty Machamp also running out of a store, both looking as shady as possible, and the ability is one tap checkout. If you go first, steal 3 cards from your opponent's deck, and if you go second, steal 5 instead. And yeah, those are all 4 scalper cards that I commissioned. I want to give a huge shout out to Moon. She did an amazing job making these cards. I'll have her Fiverr link in the description. If you guys are ever making custom cards, go check her out. So yeah, now with all the artwork created, we can move on to step number 2, creating the custom Pokemon cards. This is what you need to make Pokemon cards at home. Acetone, cotton balls, glossy sticker paper, and throwaway hollows. Personally, I think the Sun and Moon ones look best. Then you use the cotton balls and acetone to destroy your cards. And you're left with a nice shiny hollow card. Next you
sacrifice
your card onto sticker paper. The dimensions are 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, I think. And you just cut it out and slap it on.
Yeah. The chat doesn't even need to get leaked. You see the name of the Discord server and you already know what kind of degenerate shit's going down in there.
To the foil card, and boom, you're left with your own custom Pokemon card. Now I just have to do this 30 more times.
Come on, T-Mobile.
How would you rate this game? I've said for actual, 6 years? 7 years?
And 2 hours later, I have 30 custom cards. And now I just have to wait till tomorrow morning for the release of Black Bolt and White Flare to catch these scalpers. And honestly, I'm so excited. Now it's 6 a.m. the next morning and I'm not alone. I was able to convince my friend Toby to tag along with me. I was trying to explain to Toby what a scalper was, and he thought I was a scalper, but I had to explain to him that I don't sell the cards, I just open them. And then he called me a dumb scalper because I just spend a lot of money on Pokemon cards and I make
I think the reverse of a scalper.
no profit. But you're not gonna say anything to that?
No, I agree. I didn't have anything to add. You might be worse than a scalper because you're not sharing the joy with others.
If Toby, my friend of 10 years, can't even tell if I'm a scalper, you might be wondering, how are we going to be able to tell who's a scalper out of a line of random people? Well, for this, I came up with a game plan. So here's the game plan. We're gonna invite people to play a game, Guess That Pokemon, and if they get it right, we'll give them an actual pack of Pokemon cards. But if they get it wrong, we'll say that they don't have very good Pokemon knowledge, and instead, we'll give them a scalper card. Look at that. With a plan in mind,
Yo, those do look pretty fucking cool.
and we're ready to catch some scalpers, but there's no one at Target. So instead, we drove to Best Buy. Now that I'm here, I feel like if I give someone a scalper card, they're gonna beat me up. So, Toby, you better protect me.
Yeah, with my big strong arm.
We're cooked. Hello. You guys want to be in a video for some packs? What's your name?
My name's Corbin.
Corby? Noah, nice to meet you. All right, so basically what we're doing is we're doing Guess That Pokemon. You just have to guess the Pokemon, and if you get it right, you'll get a pack. But if you get it wrong, we have a constellation prize. This is your Pokemon.
It's over.
You don't know this guy?
Bro, I do. It's just, what the hell is his name?
No.
Artillery.
Hold on, new one.
Since he's our first contestant, I decided to go easy on him and give him another one. And this time, he got it no problem.
Arcanine.
1 pack. Here you go, buddy.
All right. Terapagos. Cradily.
Oh,
okay.
Ace spec. Okay.
Ace spec.
Here we have our second
Fernando.
contestant.
Wait.
Who is this guy?
It's like the one with the hat. It's like the
Hatterene, I think is the name of it.
girl one.
All right, what's your guess?
Hinata? Isn't that like Hanada? Hinata?
Okay, well, because you got it wrong, here is
Consolation prize.
your consolation prize.
Nice. Wait, what is it? It's the best card in the world.
Fighting scalper.
You seem like you have a lot of Pokemon knowledge.
I probably could name only like 800 of them.
800 of them? All right, is this part of the 800?
It was called Mindfu. And then the other one was Mian Shao, if I'm not mistaken.
This is a hard one, honestly. This is a hard one.
I can't.
You can't?
No.
Okay, well, you can save him. You can save him. What is it?
Hishifu?
No! It's Mianfu.
I knew it was all
Told you. If there's one thing I know, it's Pokemon.
Here's your prize.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
I didn't think the scalpers would want the cards. This is crazy.
Oh, this one's better. Let's go. You were right on the 151 on the pack, right? That's all only scalpers buy that.
I didn't expect the cards to be such a big hit. It seemed like everyone just wanted to get the questions wrong. Maybe it's just at this Best Buy. Let's go to another store this time, GameStop, and let's quiz people and see if we can find some more scalpers. All right, guys, here we are at GameStop. There is a huge line. The other guys were pretty nice at Best Buy, but I hope I don't get beat up at this point.
The last line, not many people want to participate after seeing the hard Pokemon we used. So for this one, I plan to start off with some easy ones to hopefully get more people to join in.
Here is your Pokemon.
Squirtle.
All right, here's your pack.
No way.
Executor?
Yes, Executor.
But for the next one, I decide to pull out my hardest Pokemon.
Trubbish?
Oh, Trey, you better get it. Trey, you better get it. I know he knows what it is. He just doesn't know the name.
Does anyone else want to give a guess to this guy? It's Tepig.
Oh, knew it!
We won't count that one because I was totally messing with you. So we'll pick another one for you. We'll pick another one for you. All right. Here we go.
That's the
Artillery.
looking one, right?
Yeah. What is the name?
I'm just gonna say like Octopod.
Octillery. It's close. All right, but we will give you a constellation prize. Here you go.
Thank
It's
you,
a free
thank
Pokemon
you.
card.
Yeah, this is fire. Yeah.
You can look at it if you want.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's fire.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's fire.
Okay.
It's a scalper card.
Wow. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Yeah, you're good.
I appreciate it.
All right. Does anyone else want to go? Gamble your You want to gamble your reputation on a pack? Okay.
This guy seemed really confident, so I gave him one of the harder to guess Pokemon I had.
This is your Pokemon.
Gossifleur.
Oh my gosh, he's cracked! How did you get that?
I'm not a scalper.
Bro, this guy's a real one.
Me.
I don't even know what to say.
He's one of us.
Hey, follow Pokeverse.
If the scalpers are saying it, it must be true. This guy's about to show us a scalper. Let's see it. Oh my, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We opened everything though.
Oh, okay, I was about to give you a card. Do you want the card?
I'll take it.
I think you deserve the card. But yeah, all right, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, of course. Have a good one. You know, the internet.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'. Ice.
With Asana, AI teammates are here to help keep work on track. Try it for free.
Makes you feel like that there are scalpers everywhere, and there's like not really that many true Pokemon fans that's willing to wait in line at GameStop to get cards, but that's not the case. Obviously, there's a bunch of really nice, genuine fans. I feel like for the most part, a lot of them are not scalpers and just doing it for the love of the hobby. But I feel like just like the small videos online definitely paint a different picture. So yeah, this is kind of a fun video. I didn't expect there to be so many genuine Pokemon fans, but it's actually really exciting and really fun. All right, so change of plans. We're actually here at Target. We saw a Target close by and it looks like there's a line for it. So let's go and see if we can find any scalpers. Oh man, every time I'm walking up to these lines, I get so nervous. Hey guys, we're recording a video. Guess that Pokemon win a pack. Do any of you guys want to participate? Here is your Pokemon.
Oh, Ambipom.
Easy.
Yeah, Gen 4, come on.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, I want to also warn you, there is a punishment if you lose.
What's the punishment?
We give you this card. Here's your Pokemon.
Oh, that's a Skeletor?
Oh, he got it,
Let's
Skeletor.
go.
Okay, congratulations.
Quicker than I
We're
could,
just going to give you the very next one, okay?
Stack attack him.
Oh, I'm cooked.
This one.
It's a brick. How?
Is Stack Attacka.
That is not early, Jen.
All right, here's your card.
Speedy Scalper V. Awesome. Centering is off on this, man. What is this quality control?
It's a PSA 8.
And while walking away, I ran into some familiar faces.
Oh my gosh, wait, why are you guys here? I don't know if Target has anything. You know, sometimes they stock early. It's like a whole community out here.
The problem is,
the
scalpers are probably the ones that say no.
They are definitely the ones that say no. Okay, so for the next one, we're just gonna ask people, and if they say no, we'll give them the card. But yeah, everyone we've met so far has been really, really nice. Even the people who didn't get the questions right, I doubt they're really scalpers. So we gotta give them to real scalpers. We gotta find real scalpers. Okay, here we are at store, what is this, number 4? And we walk into the inevitable once again. Hey guys, we're recording a video. Is anyone interested in guess that Pokemon for a pack? All right, you seem like a real Pokemon fan because I see that case right there. You got the Ninetales on the case.
Oh,
okay. I won't give you some super new gen.
Yeah, don't give me some super new gen
I won't
stuff.
give you some
I'm
super
not gonna
new
get
gen.
it.
Here's your Pokemon.
Oh. Oh,
Same one
that's.
before.
Oh, I don't know the pre-evolution. Wait. Let me think. Is it like Mienfoo?
It's Mienfoo!
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Congratulations. That's a
The
that's a
evolution
hard
is
one.
Mienshao, the one-
Yeah.
Oh.
Mienshao.
Cool.
The little
Thanks,
fashy
guys.
thing.
Yeah. All right. I
Oh.
appreciate it. Thank you. Does anyone else want to do it? Here's your Pokemon.
Ooh, Abomasnow.
You know, that's really close, but not it. So here's your punishment card. Don't open it yet.
What is that, like a for alligator?
No,
Wait,
that's Pokemon Quest Venusaur.
Of course it is. Are you kidding me? I
Here you
played
go.
the game for like 15 minutes, thank you.
And now that we quizzed everyone who wanted to play, it's time to give out the scalper cards to anyone who wants it.
Does anyone want a free card then? Here you go.
This is the card. This is my hit. This is my hit.
What did you get?
Vending machine Scalper V.
Yeah, that's hype.
Whoa.
Let's go.
One of one. I can get this graded.
All right, well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Have a good one. Wait, do you want a free Pokemon card? Here you go. We know you're not a scalper. We just have so many of these cards, we need to give them out.
That's funny.
What did
I'll
you get?
I'll keep it.
Yeah, jump
See you around.
kicking
Good
one.
luck with the cards. Dude, everyone is just too nice. All right, we're gonna try one more time to find a scalper. Really, this is like quest to find the scalper. We're gonna go to GameStop.
This is my last chance to find a true scalper. It's the only store left in a 30-mile radius that we haven't visited. It's all up to this last store.
All right, so we are in the GameStop at the mall. There are some people over there. Let's do this. Are you guys here for the Pokemon cards? We're doing a video. Guess the Pokemon, win a pack. Anyone want to join? Here's the first Pokemon.
Scarlet, Violet,
Yes.
graffiti thing.
It's Strudel.
Strudel?
Strudel.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I feel like you got it. We'll give you the pack for
Oh,
it.
really?
Like, Strudel's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's a
Okay,
hard
thank you so much.
You got it? I'll give you a hint. I'm pretty sure this guy, I think he's Gen 8. Yeah, he's like a new guy.
Some sort of like flower.
This guy is Gossiflor.
Kinda got most of the name,
Yeah,
though.
you know, you kind of got half of it.
Does that count?
I'll give you a pack and a mystery card.
Oh, thanks.
So here's your pack. It's Japanese, and here's your mystery card.
Greedy scalper.
What do you guys think?
Pretty far. That's a good card. It's a funny card. It's a funny card.
All right, well, have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're doing like a little game. Guess the Pokemon. All right, here's your Pokemon.
You know what I could really go for right now? Literally anything that comes in a McDonald's carton.
I have no idea.
Oh
I have
man,
genuinely no idea.
this guy is Stack Attacka.
Stack attack, I got
It is like that. It's a weird Pokemon. It's a weird Pokemon. All right, well, here's your mystery card.
Thank you. What is it?
I mean, the cards are well made, so it's, you know, it's not like they're just giving them like a fucking, you know, sticky note that says you're a scalper. It's kind of cool.
That's funny. That's funny.
I mean, at a certain point, you got to be able to laugh at yourself, especially when you're spending your time buying up a bunch of Pokemon cards to sell to other people.
Thank you for participating. Thank you. Does anyone want to join? You'll go? Do you have good Pokemon knowledge? You have really good Pokemon knowledge. Okay, if you win, I'll give you 5 packs.
Okay, bad.
You know what? If you win, I'll give you the rest of the box. So
Actually,
this is our last place.
All right.
All right.
Is it this one?
It's this one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Trubbish. Oh, there's more?
Bro, it's tepid. It's tepid. Here you go, buddy.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, wait, and because you got it wrong, you get the mystery pack.
Oh,
The mystery card. Here you go.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, take this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Speedy Scalper? What did he get?
He got vending machine scalper.
Let's go. Yo, I appreciate it.
I made them.
Those are awesome.
Thanks.
See? People like them.
This one's hard. Oh boy.
Oh, what the hell? It looks like a...
Shit, I don't know that one.
Ghastly mixed with a Voltorb.
If you get this, I'm gonna be so surprised.
God damn.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
It's from the newest gen.
Oh, Gen.
Is it Hisui and Voltorb?
Gen 9. Yeah.
Oh god, of course. I'm pretty solid on 1 through 6.
Yeah.
Once it starts getting up there. I don't know, I give up on that one. It's gotta be...
This guy.
I'm gonna hate myself.
Upside down poltergeist.
Oh no, that's why.
Here you go, man. Thank you for participating.
Where are these thieves from?
I got them from Japan. They're from the Pokemon Center.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which ones you get?
Yes, the champ.
You got the...
That's awesome. Thank
yeah,
you.
of course. No, thank you. This guy says he has good Pokemon knowledge, so...
Give me the hardest one. Give me
The hardest?
One. The hardest one, bro.
Okay. Here we go.
Bro, that's like a Lego, bro. I know it is.
You know what it is?
That's Pikachu, ain't it?
You know
I think he's joking.
what? You know what? For that, you deserve 2 mystery cards.
No, you don't gotta
You
give
get
me
2
two,
mystery
bro.
cards.
Should I rip it? Should I rip it?
Yeah, open them up.
Oh, snap. Yo, this is my chase card.
That's your chase card? Bro, that's $500 PSA 10. You better grade it.
Yo, that's fire, bro.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And with that, our challenge was over. Overall, it was a really fun experience. I started the day not knowing how people would respond, but everyone was just so kind, friendly, and wholesome. And I think everyone, for the most part, that we met just loved collecting Pokemon cards and the hobby as a whole. It paints a much different picture than what the internet makes you think about the hobby.
Here at Loacker, we are good our own way. Adding colors, flavorings, preservatives? No way. Because goodness is a rebel's choice since 1925.
Be me. 20.
All right, let's see what the next one we're gonna watch. Let's do this one.
September.
We're gonna do What If NATO Invaded the United States by Last Brain Cell. Happy 12/34, everyone. Alright, this is probably gonna be the last one for the night. We'll see. This is What If NATO Invaded the United States? Let's see what would happen.
2025, Atlantic Ocean. Operation Iron Reprisal is already underway. NATO has launched a full-scale strike on the United States. 31 allied nations trying to breach the most heavily defended homeland on Earth. It didn't start with a single shot. It started with a fracture. After pulling out of its European bases, the United States quits NATO and cuts off all access, trying to breach the most heavily defended homeland on Earth. It didn't start with a single shot. It started with a fracture. After pulling out of its
Metal.
European bases, the United States quits NATO and cuts off all access to shared systems. Satellites, intelligence feeds, GPS, gone. So, NATO moves fast. The goal isn't occupation, it's disruption. Break U.S. command, disarm key forces, and force the U.S. to the table before things spiral out of control. Doing that means crossing 3,000 miles of ocean without American logistics, satellites, or airlift. It's the most ambitious coalition strike in modern history. Here's the twist. They know each other. They trained side by side for decades. Now they're using that playbook against each other. And sure, NATO's a defensive alliance, but this is a sandbox scenario, and that line's already been crossed. I know it's unlikely, but I just wanted to explore how it might go. So let's walk through it. The mission is simple on paper. Force a U.S. surrender without triggering mass civilian casualties. No nuclear weapons, no leveling cities. Just speed, pressure, and surgical strikes. NATO gives a 96-hour warning. Evacuation protocols go active. Troops mobilize. Entire naval groups deploy under full radio silence. But something becomes clear almost immediately. Without U.S. support, NATO is flying half blind. As I said, there's no GPS, at least not the American kind. They're stuck with Europe's Galileo system. Slower, easier to jam, and never tested in combat. It's not that they have nothing, it's that what they have can't match what they just lost. There's no U.S. satellite intelligence, live drone feeds, or global logistics network. And much of NATO's top gear, like F-35s, Blackhawks, and HIMARS, still depends on U.S. parts, software updates, and deep maintenance you can't do in the field. Even without U.S. networks, NATO's F-35 can still share data with each other. But they've lost the American intel web that fuses satellites, sensors, and radar into a single picture. And with no spare parts coming in, every flight takes a toll on the fleet. Still, they push forward. Because if they hesitate, the window closes, and they know it. Staging begins in Greenland, Iceland, the Azores, and Canada. Troops deploy to remote airstrips. Cargo ships are loaded with fuel, ammo, armor, and supplies. Convoys stretch across the Atlantic, tightly packed and heavily protected. The invasion is split into 3 coordinated thrusts. The main landing force hits the Virginia coast, targeting Naval Station Norfolk, the largest naval base on Earth. A second force strikes the Florida Panhandle, aiming to capture Eglin Air Force Base and split U.S. coastal defense. A third push moves south from Canada into Maine and Michigan, using European troops stationed under joint training programs. Convoys form in the Atlantic. NATO destroyers, leased tankers, and amphibious assault ships escorting wave after wave of cargo vessels. They rely on Galileo for navigation and a patchwork of national satellites for intel. But without U.S. ISR, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, they're operating with degraded precision. Missile strikes are less accurate. Reaction time is slower. Coordination gets messy. And if this doesn't work fast, it doesn't work at all. Before sunrise, the East Coast lights up. Cruise missiles slam into American air bases from Virginia to Georgia. RAF Typhoons and French Rafales escort NATO paratroopers onto major highways. They come in behind a wave of missiles, buying them 30 minutes of chaos before U.S. jets take control again. Special forces raid a U.S. missile site in North Dakota. Helicopters hit beachheads near Norfolk. The fleet pushes in low and fast. The objective: seize the port, crater the docks, and open a corridor for follow-on armor. It's a bold move, but the U.S. reacts instantly. Patriot missile batteries intercept the
Yep. I'm like, well, okay, what are we gonna do? Because we have choice too.
first waves of missiles. Aegis destroyers pick off incoming threats. F-22 Raptors streak into the sky over Virginia. Within hours,
Looks like the kid's finally getting that intercept he always wanted.
the 82nd Airborne locks down critical roads. The 101st lifts out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Marines from Camp Lejeune deploy mobile anti-ship missiles along the coast. One French ship falls behind, exposed. A U.S. submarine, positioned in the Atlantic, takes the shot. Hundreds of troops never make it to the beach. NATO hits the coast, but they're already bleeding. From inland positions, U.S. HIMARS launch GPS-guided rockets into landing zones. Apache helicopters pick off stalled vehicles. Coastal batteries fire naval strike missiles, long-range precision weapons that slam into NATO's escort ships. Amphibious transports take direct hits. Troops hit the water. Armor sinks before it ever rolls. B-1 bombers flying from Dias
Bones. You're about to get bones.
Air Force Base in Texas, well outside NATO's strike radius, launch long-range anti-ship missiles into the convoy. And American armor? It's on the move. Abrams tanks, Bradley fighting vehicles, Paladin artillery, all rolling in from Georgia, Kentucky, and Texas by rail. The U.S. uses its own domestic infrastructure to full advantage. Within 24 hours, heavy armor is moving faster than NATO drones can track it. That's what interior lines gets you. The defenders move faster, fight closer, and resupply easier. NATO doesn't have that, and now it shows. Then the cyber war begins.
You can choose to raid the caravan, or you can choose to guard it. This is a game where
NATO hits hard, East Coast move faster, fight closer, and resupply easier. NATO doesn't have that, and now it shows. Then the cyber war begins. NATO hits hard, East Coast infrastructure buckles, GPS signals are spoofed, commercial drones veer off course, power outages hit parts of Virginia and New York, rail networks glitch, 911 systems flood with fake emergency calls, banks stall, panic spreads fast. But the US had practiced this exact scenario. Cyber Command isolates infected networks in hours. Targeting data is restored through backup satellite links. Military networks switch to hardened communication lines and dark fiber, buried cables that can't be easily intercepted or jammed. Then the US fires back. Undersea cables linking Europe begin to fail. Galileo's satellite signals degrade near the battlefield. NATO's drone feeds go dark. Spy satellites stop updating. European command centers lose contact with forward units. Targeting info goes stale. Suddenly, U.S. cruise missiles are hitting exactly where NATO troops are hiding. Fuel depots erupt. Artillery is knocked out mid-reload. Columns stall in exposed terrain. The cyber war doesn't buy NATO an advantage. It speeds up their collapse. But speed isn't NATO's only enemy. Now the terrain turns against them. The Virginia coastline is flat, marshy, and full of choke points. Armor can't maneuver. Supply convoys bunch up. The Appalachians form a wall to the west, forcing any inland push into predictable paths. The Midwest is wide open, but that just makes it easy for U.S. bombers and drones to hunt exposed columns. Bridges are blown, rivers flood, engineers crater roads. Meanwhile, America's road and rail system is fully operational. Fuel, ammo, food, everything flows inland without delay. Troops redeploy from coast to coast in under 72 hours. Even states like Colorado and Arizona begin sending units east, crossing an untouched national network. NATO, on the other hand, depends on a handful of ports and a few exposed convoys. Every ship they lose cuts deeper. Every delay stacks. By day 4, U.S. submarines are sinking several cargo ships per night. The psychological toll, it's hard. Crews abandon tankers mid-ocean. Convoys scatter. Supplies slow to a trickle. NATO holds pieces of Norfolk, a few airfields in Florida, some ground near the Canadian border. But they've failed to secure a deepwater port, and without that, there's no resupply, no armor pipeline, no fuel deliveries. Just fragments of a plan collapsing in real time. The U.S. floods the interior with National Guard units. Brigades from Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Tennessee reinforce air bases and armor divisions. Within days, the defenders outnumber the invaders, and NATO's running dry. Their F-35s are low on missiles they can't replace. Their tanks need diesel. Their artillery shells are almost gone. And the beach is still a bottleneck. Because the U.S. isn't just holding the line, it's grinding them down. Then the counteroffensive begins. 3 full divisions, 1st Cavalry, 3rd Infantry, and 1st Armored, surge toward Norfolk. The 82nd Airborne secures the northern flank. Marines dig in across the south. HIMARS batter NATO's rear. A-10s and Apaches clean up what's left in between. It's the largest mechanized battle on U.S. soil in over a century. French Leclerc and German Leopard 2 tanks fight hard. British paratroopers attempt to push back to the sea, but air support is gone. Communications are jammed. Logistics are finished. There's nowhere left to run. The NATO beachhead collapses. Florida falls. The northern push pulls back into Canada. Hundreds of NATO troops are cut off and captured. Some surrender on live feed. At sea, the HMS Prince of Wales takes a direct missile hit. The Charles de Gaulle is disabled by a drone swarm. NATO's remaining ships retreat, and U.S. submarines chase them across the Atlantic. The war is over, and there's no question who won. The United States holds the field decisively. NATO's invasion collapses under its own weight. Their reliance on American tech backfires. Their supply lines fail. Their timing slips, and geography finishes the job. Was victory ever possible? Maybe, but only if they'd seized a port, grounded U.S. air power, and forced a surrender in under a week. Instead, they lost the fleet, then the nerve, then the war. Now, imagine if the invaders weren't NATO, but some of the greatest armies in history attacking a modern U.S. base. Check it out. It's on your screen now.
Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Let's get that.